Okay, we're in business. Okay, perfect. So, let's have a look. Let me do that. Perfect. Okay, so we're doing some Series 2 battles, but we're not quite prepared yet. I just need to fix a couple of moves. One move, I think, actually, I need to fix. Two moves. Two moves I need to fix. Let's have a look. Yeah, two moves I need to fix. Okay. That's fine. Let's go fix the first one. I think I can do it here. So I'm looking for 3 Mastiff. Pretty sure they spawn around here. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Okay, let's do that. I'm terrible doing this. Just punching these poor little dogs in the face, minding their own business. But I need the materials. As an animal lover that owns 3 dogs, yeah, do feel a bit guilty. But not so guilty that I'm not going to hit this 4th one since it's there, and I'll need more of these in future. Oh, you're after me. There we go. Okay, that's that done. And now I need to find an elephant. Cuffant, which I can find in the desert. Where are they? These are Pokemon that I'm absolutely tripping over in my just in my regular travels, but when you actually need them, you can't find them. I think there's some that spawn over here. Definitely are some around here somewhere. Oh no, there's not. I'm thinking about Domfenning it. That's not the Pokemon I want. Okay, let's have a look. This is what we want. We want a couple of these. Over there on the right. Okay. I think that's the boggy area. So need to find a couple of those and then we're in business. So while I'm coming to the end of this preparation, I might as well give my thoughts on Series 2. So I've not actually played it yet. Haven't played on Showdown or anything. I really don't enjoy playing on Showdown if I don't need to. So I've not played this series at all. I know. Well, I think I'm pretty good at guessing what trends will be in new metas, and it's no secret that things like Roaring Moon and Flutter Mane are going to be absolutely everywhere. In fact, I'm using both of those today on my very first team. I expect a lot of Iron Hands. With some Trick Room, I expect Trick Room to get better. In the beginning, I don't think it'll be super amazing. It could be. We'll see a lot of Iron Bundle as well. I don't think we'll really see many Rain teams, but we might see some. With with all sorts of variations, with tons of variations. Until a real Rain team gets figured out for Iron Bundle, which I imagine will take a week or so. And then we'll start seeing that as well. We're going to see the odd sprinkling of Torkoal as well for the drought to get the photosynthesis abilities going, and also increases the likelihood of people using Trick Room teams. And the odd Pinker Chip. I don't think we're going to see many of those for the same reasons, but with electric terrain. Okay, we're good to go now. I also think that we'll see a lot of... let's have a look. What is that raid? We'll see a lot of Arcanine as well. I think Intimidate is going to be quite good. And also Arcanine resists those strong fairy moves from Flutter Mane as well. Let's have a quick look, see what this is. Lucario. Got a ton of those already. So we'll get these moves learned. I need to change a couple of Terra types as well, which I've not done yet. So we want this one. And we want this one. There we go. Probably be a shorter stream today as well. We'll just play a few games to get a feel for what the meta's about. See if we can hit Master Ball nice and early. And then regroup for later in the week, possibly with a different team. At least a variation, that'd be for sure. Terra type, so we're going to change. There we go. Hope I've got the Terra Shards. think I do. Pretty sure I do. Okay, yep, we've got the steel terror shards. For Roaring Moon all day long. I don't think I'm going to regret this. I'm trying to think, is there another terror type that might be useful on it in future? Fire, potentially. But I'll just get another Roaring Moon, if that's the case. So we'll go steel. Steel's necessary actually for the strategy that I've got for this team. Part of the strategy I've got. And is there anything else I need to change? We've got Water Scissor. Arcanine could be changed, but isn't necessary. Fluttermane hopefully is... That's fair. I was hoping it would be Ghost. That's fine. It's fine. Its defense is so weak anyway that even not super effective steel moves are going to do a ton of damage to it, even if it isn't a fairy type anymore. So that's fine, unless fire is also an option. I was thinking about. I do have the fire shards as well. I think it's okay for now. I'm not going to force it. I think that's it. I think we're good to go. Just need to shift some items around at least. And then we definitely are. We're using that Moongus as well. That's fine, you can stay there. Okay. Okay. So we're going to shift that to there. We'll give Arcanine a berry. I've got to be careful. What is my nature? My original nature? Adamant. No, modest. So I think that's an... I can give that an Iapapa berry. I think I can. That should be fine. Scizor is getting the clear amulet. I have to see what that is. Okay, that's something I need to move over. Where are you? There you are. Toxicroak gets the Assault Vest. And the Spice, here we go. Roaring Moon gets the Weakness Policy. And that's it, we're good to go. Let's shift these Pokemon out. I think the Moongus is good as is. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go with this. I do like to mix things up in my team preview, though. Give them a bit of a scare. Not a bit of a scare, not make it so obvious what we're doing. So I'll chuck the scissor at the bottom, because we'll see lots of flutter mains. And the scissor will be there to scare them off. Okay, let's do it. I think that's the team ready. I can't enter the Pokeball in this place. Okay, let's give this a go. Might get bodied. Who knows? This should be interesting. A learning curve, a learning experience for sure. I can tell you that much. Hey, Critical, welcome. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll be on for a bit. So you go do what you got to do. I'll be here when you get back. Good to see you. Interesting. They've changed the image, but there's nothing to say anything about Paradox Pokémon in it, which is kind of weird. Okay, let's do this. That Armarouge and Ceruledge not in a good spot there. Opposite that Garchomp and Corviknight. That's Earthquake spam all day. Nice, got some rewards, got an ability patch. The rewards are so paltry, aren't they? Yeah, a month's worth of playing for that. Okay, we're ranked 9. Let's do it. Let's get in there. So I'm going to make some predictions. I'm going to predict that my team is going to be good. It's going to be serviceable, but it's not going to be amazing. I think I'm going to be underwhelmed. No, not underwhelmed. Underwhelmed's not the right word. I think I'm going to be underestimating some of the bulk on some of the Pokemon we'll be facing. Because when I first thought of this team, I thought, oh, I've got a lot of damage coming out. But actually, when I start doing calcs, it's not as much as I'd like, actually. Okay, so here we go. We're sharing 4 Pokemon. We've got that Roaring Moon, Arcanine, Fluttermane, Amoonguss. But they've got an Iron Bundle and an Iron Hands. Makes me wonder if they've got Trick Room on the Fluttermane. Okay, so here's what we do. We're going to go with our go-to lead. Got to be careful of if they leave the Arcanine. That wouldn't be ideal. Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, this is, do I want the Arcanine? Arcanine's pretty good. But also maybe not that good. No, I don't think Arcanine's that good, actually. We're going to go with... Not sure about Fluttermane here, but Fluttermane's just good in general, so it should be doing something. Yeah, honestly, I'm a little bit lost at sea right now, it being the first game and all. The opposing team looks strong. I expect this kind of team that we're facing down here to be the early meta. Why are we under the floor? Everyone's floating. Okay, so I expected this lead all day long. So energy booster, and what we're going to see is probably an Icy Wind from the Iron Bundle. So we'll go straight for the Fake Out. We are going to Terrastallize, get our Tailwind up. So we're showing our Terrestrialization off first, but we need to do this to get the Ice Resistance. They're terrestrializing as well. Cool. So everything's on the board. It's got the steel as well, right? It's flying. Okay. I think this might be acrobatics. Iron Bundle uses protect. Oh, they thought I was going to go after that Iron Bundle. I ain't scared of it, mate. Okay. And we get our Tailwind up. So they wanna try and match the Tailwind. Here's what we're gonna do. We go for the strat now. So I ain't got anything to hit the Roaring Moon for super effective damage. We're going to throw a Freight Chop his way. I don't think it's going to be enough to get it. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, it protects. So it's going to be an Icy Wind. They're going to try and double Icy Wind me. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot more than I was hoping it would. There's the Icy Wind. That's fine. I'm actually going to go into the Iron Bundle now. They might protect it, but they also might not, so we'll see. Yeah, we can do it. We might see the Arcanine switch in. I expect they might switch the Roaring Moon out. They do protect. Oh, no. So I'm just falling into these traps now. Then they want to get Tailwind up. This is not an ideal start by any means. Got Earthquake as well. That's really not good. That's a double KO. Critical hit. Terrible start. This is one might just be a write-off immediately, unfortunately. If they got the Arcanine in the back, I mean, it's still doable. I mean, they just protect again, right? That's all they do. They protect and go for the Icy Wind. For that reason, we do this. So they don't protect this time. They don't really need to be fair. Yeah, acrobatics. I called it. I knew it was going to be acrobatics. Down to Sash. There's the Arcanine. So a bit disappointing for the first one, to be honest. We walked into 2 protects, which cost us, which is such a shame because we got the first turn right, but then we walked into 2 protects. GG. Yeah, I really thought they'd go for that Icy Wind again to get the speed down. And a lot of players would, but some players don't, so what can you do? Best of one and all that. So we lost our first game of the new series. Wow, indeed. How much do you want to bet we're going to face Roaring Moon? Well, we actually don't. We've got Dondozo, though, which I'm not happy to see. I was hoping we'd be done with Dondozo. How do I beat Dondozo? Honestly, I don't know. We're pretty weak to the Iron Moth, actually. I need to bring Scizor, 100%. Part of me feels like I need to bring Arcanine as well. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Do we need Roaring Moon? I think we kind of do. Let's see. Let's see how we get on. This is going to be a rough one, I think. I don't have a dedicated way to beat Dondozo. I'd like to burn it, but easier said than done. Okay, great. I was hoping we'd see something like this. Speed. Yeah, I was hoping we'd see something like this because we're going to do something like that. We're going to try and catch him out. We'll go for the protect. This makes sense. So, Water Scizor. See what we can do. I feel like if they're not protecting. If they were, it'd be the Flutter Mane, wouldn't it? Just go straight for the Heat Wave. No burn, please. And a Mystical Fire. See how much damage this does. Should do a good chunk. If it knocks out, that'd be amazing. Oh, it does. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Now, I think they've got the Tatsugiri Dondozo in the back, right? No, they don't. Okay, good. So I don't have to deal with it today. There's the Dragonite. And we are gonna do that. And we are going to... They might double the Amoonguss. But that's okay, they can do that. I'm not switching anything. So I'm going to go for the Spore into Dragonite. We're seeing the Terastallization. If it's a Dragonite, it's going to be normal type, of course. It is the Dragonite. Oh, there is normal Dragonite. I haven't seen that before. If they double target either one of us, we might go down. That's enough to knock out. I thought with our defense, considering it's a Scizor, we'd be able to take that. That's got to be banded. There's no way that's not. Mystical Fire. We should take this. A bit more than I was hoping in terms of damage and the special attack drop. And Dragonite is asleep. We're going to get Toxicroak in. Here's where it does get a bit risky. Because I ideally want to deal with Dragonite before it wakes up, but I'm in a bit of an awkward spot here. So we're going to make this play. So Dragonite switches out. Okay, that's good. That's good. So it's not even taking a turn of sleep. And King Gambit comes in. Wow, interesting switch. Could have Drain Punched that slot. So we've got our Protect. That's not as much damage as I was hoping. I thought it would do more than that. Wow, okay. Why was that so weak? I'm sure it should be doing more than that. Ah. That's not the correct nature. That should be Adamant, and that's Jolly. So with Adamant, that would be a 2-hit KO, but at the moment it's not. Okay, so we're drain punching that all day long. And we are gonna go for the Rage Powder. So we can pull anything away. Well, that'll probably just be a straight Mystical Fire again, right? No, they go for the Sucker Punch. Great, so we pulled the Sucker Punch away. Mystical Fire. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna lose because we've got the wrong. Wasn't even enough to knock it out. Yeah, I think I might lose because I've got the wrong nature. I can't threaten the KO on this. I mean, maybe I can if we get the right roll. I think we got to do this. Let's actually switch out. So they actually targeted the Toxicroak. Yeah, this is quite frustrating because I think I'm going to lose, even though we're getting every opportunity to win. I think I'm actually going to lose because of the damage from that Bullet Punch. We'll see. So we'll go for the Bullet Punch there, and we'll double it, but so no Protect. They're just trying to extreme speed with the Dragonite, no surprise. It's not enough, look at that, it's right on the edge. Dazzling Gleam, yeah, I thought it might be. That's frustrating. So it's a formality at this point. I mean, it's just waiting for the Dragonite to wake up. They're not banded. They've obviously got Earthquake or something. Actually faster than it. Well, that's a lot of damage. That was a lot. But I think they probably wake up here. And even if they don't, they'll wake up on the next turn. Yeah, wakes up. Earthquake. Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, okay, GG. So we should have won that. We should have won that. We would have won that. If not for the oversight. So I'll have to make that change now. already thinking about like variations, or other things that I think would be good against the stuff we've faced so far. It's only been 2 games, but okay. So let's have a look. And I do think that Fluttermane had some bulk to it as well, because I'm sure we should have been doing more damage than that anyway. Let's see. Let's do a quick calc while we're searching for our next one. No, it's not. It just doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Yeah, Adamant gets the 2-shot, but Jolly doesn't. Jolly misses most of the time. Good to know. Okay, we have an opponent. Let's turn this ship around. Trick Room. Straight away, we're bringing Arcanine. So this is a big reason why Arcanine's on the team. And a big reason why I was considering putting Dark Terror typing on it, but I haven't. So we're going to bring Arcanine. We're going to bring... They shut down all of my priority with Indeedee. So we definitely lead Arcanine. And I want Roaring Moon in the back. What do I want to lead alongside Arcanine though? It's not going to be Toxicroak. I've got a pretty big fire weakness going on as well. We're gonna go with Amoonguss, and we're gonna bring Roaring Moon and Fluttermane in the back. Yeah, I think that's what we do here. They want to get Trick Room up all day long. Iron Hands Indeedee. Is this some Belly Drum I spy? Psychic Seed. Okay. Do they have a plan for my Amoonguss? They might do. So we're going to Snarl. And we're going to Spore. Does it follow me? Okay, good. No item revealed on the Iron Hands, though. If it attacks, I'm going to assume Assault Vest. It's an Ice Punch. That's got to be Assault Vest, right? You don't really have space for Ice Punch otherwise, I think. Which, if that is the case, that's great news, because I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. It's slightly risky, but if we hit this Will-O-Wisp and they go for the Ice Punch again, they will activate the weakness policy. And we won't take too much damage in return. It's got Detect, so that's not an Assault Vest. So they desperately want to wake up now. We're going to do this. Because we might even knock out the Indeedee if it does wake up. So they switch out. Into Armor Rouge. No, Hydreigon. It's not quite enough to get the KO. We do burn the Hydreigon, which probably isn't useful. And it stops us from sporing it. Indeed, is fast asleep. Okay. So we don't have a dragon move, but they don't know that. Don't have a way of hitting it super effective damage either. I think we're just going to take our momentum while we've got it. And Terrastallize. Go for the Iron Head. I mean, if they're gonna Terrastallize it, it's gonna be Steel or Fire anyway, so resist it. But I'm not gonna be throat chopping just in case they don't Terrastallize. They don't Terrastallize. That's not bad damage. And okay, so I'm glad that we did Terrastallize. Switching in Fluttermane would have been even better, of course, but you can't have everything. That doesn't even knock out Indeedee. Look at that. They've blatantly got Dazzling Gleam on this Indeedee. Or not, they might be going for the Trick Room. They are. Wow. Brave. Very brave. Considering I've got an Amoonguss. It's a bit risky, but we'll switch it in. I mean, even if they do go for Psychic into that slot, we won't take too much damage. So Indeedee switches out. So they're obviously trying to reset their position a little bit. So this Hydreigon is not doing anything. They're switching for Indeedee next turn, I'll tell you that. They go for a Draco. No crit, thankfully. So from here, I could get not greedy, but I think it's a good idea for me to make this play. Because they're obviously switching the Indeedee in for the Hydreigon. And they're going to Detect. They didn't even switch. Okay. Ah, it's Focus Energy Hydreigon. Makes sense. I mean, we can knock it out though. If it doesn't terrestrialize, I think we might be okay. Thanks to Pollen Puff. Let's find out. I hope so. So Iron Hand switches. Armarouge. So they had the Armarouge the whole time. I'm surprised they didn't switch that in sooner. Is this enough? It is. Thankfully, that was enough. Didn't want to be dealing with critical hits. So they get the Flash Fire boost. Not ideal. They've not terrestrialized, which leads me to expect we're probably going to see Grass type Armarouge, right? That indeed is on its last legs. Snarl all day long. We might lose Arcanine here. It's going to be an expanding force. It is the last turn of Trick Room. Yeah, I think this is our play. We go straight for the Snarl. No need to protect. I mean, there kind of is. If they have wide guard on Armarouge, it makes subsequent turns a bit trickier. This is obviously grass, right? Yeah, there we go. I don't rate grass Armarouge really at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good, and obviously it blocks the sleep as well. It blocks the spore, but in terms of offensive pressure, I think I much prefer fire, or in this team, even psychic. So that's going to get the job done on Arcanine. But Trick Room has ended. So it's time to get Flamane in. We'll go for the Dazzling Gleam. We might see a wide guard. But if we do, there's not really much I can do about that. We'll double the Indeedee slot just in case. So they just go for the Follow Me. They want their Trick Room up again. Not insignificant damage. Oh, that's nice. That is nice damage. Threaten that. Okay, Trick Room's up, but I'm in a great spot compared to my opponent here. They're down to their last two. We're just going to double protect. In before belly drum. Just a detect. And the expanding force. So I'm actually free to well, I can take my pick here. I can spore the Iron Hands. But they might double detect, so it's probably not the best play. We're not in the speed of Amoonguss either. I'm not sure what the speed tiers would be, but they might be able to underspeed us with the Iron Hands. So we'll just go straight for the Dazzling Gleam and the Pollen Puff into Armor Rouge. Oh, they've got Protect. That's not ideal. Still like my position more. No freeze as well, and that's a free hit KO that they need. And I think this should get the Iron Hands gone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we did it. So good to know we can handle Trick Room. Amoonguss getting 2 KOs this game. Okay, so what, we're 1 and 2? Although, should have won that second game if I had the right nature. But the record says 1 and 2. That first game though, that was tough. That was tough. Just my opponent playing well and using some really strong Pokemon. So if you fall behind, it's difficult to claw your way back in these kinds of formats where things start to get a bit stronger, have a bit more punch to them. Okay, we've got an opponent. Oh, Dingo. Another Iron Hands. No Trick Room on this team, but they have what looks like Trick Room elements. I don't think they have Tailwind either. I don't think Volcarona gets Tailwind this generation. Let's find out. It does get Tailwind this generation, so I'm guessing Volcarona has Tailwind. I'm expecting the Volcarona lead. Could be Amoonguss lead as well with Quiver Dance or something, I don't know. Arcanine looks pretty good outside of the Iron bundle, so we're going to lead these two. And it's going to be Flutter Mane plus, I think, Toxicroak. Amoonguss. I do kind of want to bring Amoonguss, but I think Toxicroak is a good call. Let's do it. At least we can activate our own weakness policy if our opponent doesn't do it for us. So I'm expecting the Volcarona and or Amoonguss in the lead. But if we see the Iron Bundle, I can switch Arcanine out for Toxicroak and take the Water move without any problem. Okay. So my Roaring Mane is it's in a little bit of trouble. Speed, okay. Oh, it is a bit risky though because I don't have Protect. But we're going to do it. We're going to Terastallize, go for the Stomping Tantrum. Let's see how this goes. This could go a million ways. But if I have to guess, it will be the Fake Out into Roaring Moon and then the Hydro Pump into what was the Arcanine. I'm hoping they haven't just punched the... they did go for Fake Out. So it probably was that play. I'm glad they didn't just punch the Roaring Moon slot. There you go. Yeah, we called it. Perfect. Perfect. Happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And what's really cool, actually, is... I've got a choice, right? I could Stomping Tantrum. The fact they just faked me out means Stomping Tantrum will do double the damage it would have done otherwise. It won't be enough to knock out, though. No, this is our play all day long. We go for the Fake Out. We go for the Tailwind. Yeah, let's do it. Protect. Good. Excellent, excellent. That went perfectly. Did you miss anything exciting? We got a win in the last game against Trick Room. I think this is the most exciting game so far. We've only just started, but we switched in our Toxicroak on a turn 1 Hydro Pump. So, good start. And from here... Is it worth me? Do I want to reveal that yet? They don't have... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we are going to go for the Throat Chop as well. Oh, that was nowhere near enough damage, I think. Oh my word. That's terrible. Another Hydro Pump. They miss. Okay, so we've got scot-free there. Drain Punch. That's a lot of damage. At least that's our weakness policy activated. Okay, now I have no idea if we're going to be faster with Toxicroak. I don't suspect we will, since they had the booster energy and it's boosted their speed. But we'll see. I think we might see another Protect. They go for the Terrestrialization. What is it going to be? Grass. Oh, nice, nice. So that's going to weaken our ground move. So they've read into this, expecting it. Good play. There's the Icy Wind. That gets Iron Bundle gone. And another Drain Punch. Okay, that makes things interesting. So we got rid of their speed control. They've got rid of our Terrestrialization. We've now seen their Terrestrialization. So we're going to get Arcanine in. So Iron Hands is going to be at -2 attack. And Goldengo comes in. Great. Yeah, I'm happy to see that. That's what I want to see. There's no reason for me not to Flare Blitz it, right? there's no reason for me not to. I mean, it's so obvious that they protect it, or... Yeah, it's so obvious that they protect it, but there's no reason not to. How many turns of Tower Wind? Last turn. Yeah, I'm not letting that thing just run amok. What is it? Garganical. Okay, cool. So we've got that slot pinned now because they've terrestrialized to the grass type. So they're taking a Flare Blitz either way. Decent damage, respectable. Okay, that's his leftovers. I was going to say, is that weakness policy? Now, the problem is... No, there is no problem. There is no problem. Make it rain. So they're actually faster. That's fine. Take that all day long. We're going to take a ton of recoil though, so they might get Arcanine. They might remove it on this turn. Critical here. I don't think that's an issue. Some recovery for good measure. And Salt Cure. Surprise, surprise. Okay, great. So here we go. I'm going to find out if I've got the right berry or not. I do have the right berry. Good. I said it last stream. I'm going to say it again. Even though I haven't won yet. But I don't rate Garganical particularly. I think it's pretty easy to play around for me. I don't even need to Flare Blitz it. Will-O-Wisp it. I'll just straight Flare Blitz. Where's the Fake Out going? That's a question. Protect. Okay, that's not going to be a Protect Fake Out, is it? It is. Fair enough. Yeah, get the chip. Why not? I think we're okay with Arcanine at the end of this turn. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. No, what are we doing? So same thing again. They kind of need to do the same thing again. Get that double protect. And for this not to knock out, which I don't think it will. No, it doesn't. It's the bulk on that thing. They're faster. Isn't ideal, but we take that. That's fine. The fact they're faster, that must be, yeah, it must be a pretty zippy Iron Hands. Because Toxicroak is naturally faster than that, I can tell you that. And there we go, another W. GG. GG. Okay, so we've clawed it back. So we're 2-2. The first game was really quite difficult, and my opponent just played well. we attacked him to protect 2 turns in a row. The second game I should have won, but had the wrong nature on my Toxicroak, which turned the Bullet Punch on Fluttermane from a 2-hit KO to a 3-hit KO. So changed that quickly, but we've pulled it back to 2-2. We'll have a few more games, but it won't be a long one tonight. Wes. Okay, Wes, what you got? That's an interesting looking team. That's a very interesting looking team. Okay, so I always get paranoid about Scarf Annihilate with Final Gambit. I need a Moongus for the mouse hold. So we're going to leave these two because if it is, it should have been Adamant, but I put it as Jolly by accident. It's now Adamant. So I'm leading this because I need a Moongus for the potential population bomb. With the Rocky Helmet, we can deal with that. And Scizor can at least Bullet Punch Annihilate. Should it be Final Gambit to bring that damage down? And then in the back, probably Roaring Moon and Toxicroak maybe. Yeah, I think so. Let's give this a go. But I gave my thoughts at the beginning of the stream about what I think about Series 2. So I haven't actually played any Series 2 games before this stream. But I feel like I'm pretty good at recognizing what trends will probably pop up. And mouse hold Roaring Moon. Okay. Not what I was expecting. This could be Acrobatics, Roaring Moon, Terra Flying. Or it could just be a Follow Me. Plus Tailwind. This is going to be interesting. So we're gonna just do this. This could go wrong. So we see a Protect. Yeah, obviously, you know, Roaring Moon's going to be everywhere. Fluttermane's going to be everywhere. You don't need to be a genius to figure that out. I expected Trick Room because of Iron Hands. We've seen a bit of that. Right. It's not enough to KO though. Should have terrestrialized. Oh, good job of Moongus. Well done. And of course, Iron Bundle is going to be everywhere as well. And we've seen a few of those already. But yeah, I think it's going to be a difficult format in the beginning. I think there's a lot of bulk going around. Things can take hits really well. So I think even though we've got stronger Pokemon now, I think taking a slower approach might be the way forward. U-turn. Wow. Oh wow, that was a straight curve. Was that crit? Not even. Man, Scizor going in. Yeah, so obviously using this stream more as a test to kind of you know, gauge the waters a little bit, and then come back with something a little bit later in the week. So things do get a bit awkward here. Or do they? No, we're actually okay, I think. Can't spore it, of course. Shouldn't do that. We'll go for the... I don't think Amoongus is going to be sticking around. Yeah, the Brick Break. That was... I was surprised by the damage there. Oh, look at Scizor's just going for it this game. Go for the population. Okay, so they're actually just trying to... Oh, that's not good. That's a bit more... That's a good play by my opponent. I should have gone for the follow me. We should take this, unless it's a Specs, maybe. Might be Specs. So. That didn't go brilliantly. But it's not terrible either. We're still okay. We've got a good pair coming in now. But yeah, I think I'm going to look at a bulkier team. Not a bulkier team, but a team that is capable of bulking itself up when necessary. Which I think, as I say, is going to be very necessary in this format. Okay, so... They probably just... They do just switch mouse hold, right? Yeah, I guess I just terrestrialize now. No switches. That was a good play by my opponent on the previous turn, I have to say. Credit where credit is due. Okay, that gets mouse hold gone. Let's see that. Get a Tailwind, which might not even be necessary to be honest, but we'll do it anyway. And just another Make It Rain. It's Barrascuda. I mean, I'm just focusing that down, right? That's what I'm doing from here. Shouldn't, having used it myself, I should probably know, but it shouldn't outspeed us. No, I think that will outspeed us. Nice, 2 shiny Dragalge, nice. That's another cool looking shiny. So I think that is going to outspeed us. So it's not very effective, but we are going to Bullet Punch. I'm going to Throat Chop as well. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I expect it just to be straight Terra Water. It is. But its defense is so low. Its bulk is so low that they didn't protect. So this should still do a decent enough amount of damage. And that should get the job done. That doesn't get the job done. Oh, they've gone to Liquidation instead of Toxicroak. Wow, we kind of got bowed there, honestly. If they'd gone into Roaring Moon, this might actually be an L. Wow, we got off the hook. Got off the hook there. Wow, thanks. Found the goal for me. How am I getting spammed when I've got like 150 subscribers and there are 5 people watching my stream? Why is there a bot on my in my chat? Anyway, GG to my opponent. Yeah, closer than that one should have been. In fact, now's a good time for me to see how do I remove stuff from chat. Let's have a look. Maybe like that. Let's have a look. I don't know. Could hit them up? Maybe they have. Okay, we're gonna do. I'm gonna go for one more win. I don't know how to remove them from the chat. To be honest, I'll have to figure that out another time. Yeah, we'll go for one more win. Because it's late here already. No, I can't actually. Oh, actually, no, maybe I can. No, I can't. There is a little menu thing, though. Oh, I can remove it. There we go. Yep. And then I can also hide the user. Okay, yeah, there we go. That did work. Good idea. Okay, we're ranked 10. Just below Master Ball. We have an opponent. So Iron Bundle, Flutter Mane. And this is another one. Like, they've got Trick Room elements. And I know Flutter Mane does learn Trick Room, so there's every chance they do have it on this team. They don't have Tailwind, though. I don't see a reason not to lead Arcanine here. Arcanine plus... I'll tell you what, Scizor looks pretty good here. It really does. So we're going to lead Arcanine Scizor. Toxicroak in the back with... You know what, I'm not sold on Roaring Moon. I guess it must be the way I'm using it. But I'm not sold. I don't think any... I can't bring... I don't think I can bring Flutter Mane, though. I mean, I can. You can always bring Flutter Mane. You always can. I'm just thinking about the priority coming out from... Excalibur, should they bring it? I think this is okay. We can go with Roaring Moon. We'll see how it goes. Excalibur, Iron Bundle. Okay, so something really annoying that I learned the hard way is you can't Will-O-Wisp Excalibur, which is ridiculous because it does take damage from fire moves, even with its ability, but you can't Will-O-Wisp it. So with that in mind, I need to fake out one of them. I feel like I might lose a Pokemon here if I'm not careful, but we're going to go in. No, I haven't actually. I mean, what, you saw it in the game with... Was that the previous game? No, it was the one before, with Iron Bundle. I managed to get them to activate it for me. And in the very first game I managed to as well, but then I was attacking into protect, which obviously wasn't ideal. Okay, a bit of a weird turn one. probably should have expected the water. No, I mean you get all kinds of terrors on Batcalibur, so can't necessarily predict it. I'm not gonna be swapping anything in on that slot. No, I can. They're not gonna glaive rush my Scizor. They might drain punch it though. Oh, I forgot I can do this. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, do I want to give the boost to... Right, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I haven't really got a big damaging move I can hit it with, though. So, we'll go with this play. Another Glaive Rush. They're faster than Arcanine, which I wasn't paying attention to in the first... on the first turn. Show me Drain Punch. Yeah, there we go. That still does so much damage. That's -1 and burned. But yeah, we're getting the weakness policy activated, so there's the answer to the question. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. But honestly, like, I was looking at calcs, I thought it would do so much more damage than it would with a weakness policy, but I don't know. Things have bulk now. Iron Hands, for example. Okay, so we're going to do that. We are going to... We're not going to Terastallize. Because if this doesn't knock it out, which it might not, then I might be wasting my Terastallization. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, for weakness policy, I want it doing more damage. Ideally. Now, from here, they don't have... They do have Intimidate, so I do have to be careful. That's Poison Terror, so that's not going to help me. It's pretty obvious, but I feel like they probably do just go for the Ice Shard, right? But again, do I want to Terastallize? I don't think I do. We'll do this. We'll do this. So we lose Roaring Moon. It's not quite enough to get the job done. Thankfully, not a Drain Punch. Yeah, no, I wasn't comfortable Terastallizing there, though. Because if they have Arcanine, then I can't win. If I Terastallize there. If they do have Arcanine, I've got Scizor that can Terastallize into the Water type. It's Flutter Mane. Okay. What if they protect? We can do this. They might protect, they might not. We'll see. If they protect, then that'd be amazing. Well, they Toxicroak might not see. Oh, they protect the Excalibur. Parasol. Fair enough. I was going to say, that was a ballsy protect. Of all the Pokemon you protect, of either of the two you protect there, it should be the the Fluttermane, wouldn't it? That's frustrating. That is frustrating. They switched the Fluttermane out on the subsequent turn. We're going to do the same thing again. They have to switch the Fluttermane, they don't have a choice. Actually, don't switch it. I don't think we're going to get the KO though. Unfortunately. Let's just split it up if we get us before we get it as well. It's not gonna. Only hit 4 times. That's nowhere near enough damage. Nowhere near. Yeah, nowhere near enough. Yeah, I think this one's all over, innit? Let's be real. All they need to do is pull a switch. What we've got to hope is whatever they have in the back doesn't have Protect and we can knock it out with Sizzle. I hope it's Arcanine, because that doesn't always carry Protect. Iron Bundle, yeah, we're not running out. And that definitely has Protect, right? You don't not run Protect in your Iron Bundle. And you're probably running Freeze Dry anyway. Yeah, there we go. GG. So there was a way for us to win, but I mean, I was never predicting that Parasol. I was never predicting the Scarlet to protect and the Fluttermane not to. But yeah, I think this just goes to show. I think I'm right in my plan. Need to bulk things up. I think the meta will move towards probably maybe not necessarily being disruptive, but staying around for more turns. And disruption is a part of that. So that's something for me to think about over the next few days. I think things like screens could see a comeback. Of course, Iron Bundle gets Raw Veil as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, things to think about. Very similar, if not the exact same team to what I faced earlier, which leads me to believe that another YouTuber has put this team out for people to use. We'll go Arcanine. I need to keep Roaring Moon alive for the Gold Dengo. If I don't bring Fluttermane. It's Fluttermane or Amoonguss. We're going to go Fluttermane. I think that makes sense here. I think they lead the Iron Bundle and they just try to Icy Wind us and just stay in control of the speed. Amoonguss is heavily threatened by quite a bit on their team, so I think having Fluttermane in the back is the right call. Iron Bundle, Iron Hands. Okay, so this is a repeat of earlier on. We're bringing Toxicroak here. I do kind of have to Terrasilize just in case they go for the Icy Wind on that slot, so we'll see. Everyone's got the shiny Paradox Pokémon now. I'm seeing more shiny than non-shiny. Which, as cool as that is, they're not my favourite shinies. I think they could have been done way better. They just look like they look like incomplete painted versions of what they should be. Coming from someone who likes to paint figures, including Pokemon ones, that's what they look like. Okay, so there's the fake out, and show me the Hydro Pump. Great, thank you very much. That's what we wanted to see. Now, from here, I've got my choice of fake out. Of course, they're going to activate the weakness policy for me. But the problem is that the damage isn't quite high enough. Do I even want to Tailwind? I guess so. Drawing, not so much. But painting, yeah. I've got a couple of videos on the channel actually. I painted Giratina for Halloween, and I painted the Charizard, a knockoff Charizard I painted as well, to make look actually somewhat good. Okay, so we're just kind of got the revolving door of Pokemon going on now. Might get Will-O-Wisped, which wouldn't be ideal, but I'm going to take this opportunity to get some damage off onto this Arcanine and get a second Intimidate down. Yeah, I'll probably do more painting videos in future as well. Obviously, I do VGC, obviously, but in downtime, like between the games and stuff, I enjoy doing that kind of thing. So in future, I probably will go back to doing that as well. Okay, so they just straight attack, no Will-O-Wisp. There's the Drain Punch. So yeah, I completely take back what I said earlier. We're doing quite well with weakness policy activations. To the point where, honestly, I was thinking about this anyway, but on this team, I think it's probably better to not have Vacuum Wave on Toxicroak and go for poison coverage or something. Okay, so from here, you can get Wisped. you can get Wisp. We're going to lose Roaring Moon, I think, but what can they switch in? Nothing. Yeah, this is a bit. It's a bit risky because I've got both Pokemon on the field right now. Or what I need to beat Goldengo, and we're gonna lose Roaring Moon. Yeah, it's. You need so much skill to animate. I didn't see what they did. We missed. That's not ideal. Yeah, you know, you really need a ton of skill to be good at drawing. I don't have the patience for it, necessarily. Oh, that's really cool. That's super cool. Looks good. It's certainly better than I could do. Okay, so Arcanine has Protect. That's unfortunate. We'll bring in Fluttermane now. But I think that Will-O-Wisp miss has... It's more so the Protect. The Protect was just good. It was just a good Protect play. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going for Dazzling Gleam. So switch out, no surprise. Into Garganical. Yeah, it's going to be a tough ask from this point onwards. We missed again. No Assault Cure. That's why Purifying Soul. Yeah, that wasn't a particularly good play by me there. That should have just been a straight Shadow Ball into the Arcanine. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so let's get you in. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Maybe putting in a bit too much faith in this Flare Blitz, but I'm hoping it gets the job done. Protect Arcanine, not something I'm used to. Critical, have you had any thoughts on what you're going to use this season? Or anything you think will be good? I'd be interested to hear. So Arcanine switches out, big surprise. They're fearing the fake out a bit here. And they've got their Intimidate they can cycle around as well. Get a burn, go on. That's good damage, look at that. They kind of forced the fake out Toxicroak. Or they just switch out to Arcanine, which is probably what they do. That's a lot of damage. That's why. You know, I'm not one to give up, but I think I might just cut this one short. This is just going to be a long end game, and I'm probably not going to win. I mean, there's a chance. There is a chance, but we'll see. If I can get the Arcanine gone, and I can get Toxicroak in without being intimidated, then there's a chance. Like Toxicroak Fluttermane's what I need. They still haven't terrestrialized yet, so we're gonna see what they got. Ghost Garganical. Cool. Okay, so I'm glad we got the Fluttermane in. Another Salt Cure. So do they protect or do they wide guard? Probably protect, I imagine. Oh, no, wrong one. Probably protect, but at this point I need them to mess up really, don't I? And we might well just see a protect and switch. That's what I'd do if I were them. Switch to Arcanine. Yeah, so there's a protect. So this is going to see the end of Fluttermane. Yeah, even if I go for the Dazzling Gleam, they just get the Volt Switch. They just get the Iron Bundle in to beat me on the subsequent turn. Okay. I said I was going to forfeit, but I'm not going to forfeit yet. We'll see how this turn plays out. I need to get like a crit. I need Arcanine to not get targeted. And I need to crit the Iron Bundle to the point where I can pick it off. Yeah, I think Iron Moth's a really good shout. It's a Pokemon I was looking at as well. I just thought it'd be harder to build a team around than what I've got going on here. That's respectable. We get burn as well. Let's do this. Let's see if we can. Let's see. Let's see. We'll see how the fake out. I knew that was coming, but for a moment I forgot about it because I got so excited that I was going to go for the vacuum wave. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's what you need to do, really. It's just get something thrown together, get on the ladder, and then see what works. They can't really switch anything in here. Because if they do switch in the Arcanine, I'm going to knock out... I assume this will knock out the Iron Bundle. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. You ever seen Vacuum Wave? Care a Pokemon? You ever seen Vacuum Wave at all? Well, now you've seen both. It doesn't even KO. Doesn't even KO. My word. It's because it's Assault Vest, of course. Of course. Well, GG. GG. Yeah, I'll be having a long, hard think about something that I can put together, seeing how the meta is. I definitely, like I mentioned earlier, I want to go with something with longevity. The question is, what does that mean? Yeah, it really is. It's crazy, crazy bulky. Because that's what I realized pretty much straight away. Like, it's so difficult to actually one-shot anything now. Like, you need to pretty much double tap any of the Paradox Pokemon. Even ones with like lower defenses, like Fluttermane, they're probably carrying a Focus Sash a lot of the time. While the rest of them, you got things like Iron Hands, just have some crazy bulk. And the same for... I can't remember the name of it. Past Donphan. What is it called? Great Tusk. That's a Pokemon I think could be very, very good as well. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, strong ground moves, I think, are going to be very, very good. Because Iron Hands ain't going anywhere. I think a strong ground spam that can deal with Iron Bundle might be the way to go. Okay, what do we want to do here? They want to go Trick Room, because if they go Trick Room, they'll win. What do I want to do? What do they lead? So many questions. They probably lead Farigiraf. Oh, I've got to be careful though, because I can only Terra a Mungus or Scizor. Can't do both. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to grab you. I'm going to grab you as well. I think this will be the last one, regardless of what happens. I'm not going to try and force a win if I'm not really feeling it. And I'm not feeling it too much right now. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. Was not expecting that lead, so they've gone all in fast mode. Oh wow, we've been caught out. We've been massively caught out here. I don't even have Toxicroak to switch in. I do have a Mungus though. Only one of these things can have a Focus Sash. Did we see a booster energy go off? We did not. I'm thinking Specs Fluttermane. Yeah, they've caught me right out here. They're trick rooming, unless we're just happen to be faster. I don't know what was going on there. I wonder if they were trick rooming. Well, that went perfectly, all things considered. Yeah, Brute Bonnet, definitely very good. Definitely very, very good. I wasn't sure about Sucker Punch originally because I thought that I was getting way ahead of myself. I was like, right, Bullet Punch is going to be everywhere. So that's going to lead to a rise in Psychic Terrain. And possibly Quick Guard, which is never going to happen. I'll run Quick Guard, but I don't think anyone else is. No, I don't get any momentum if I do this. So we are going to go for that and do this. We might lose. We might lose Roaring Moon here. Yeah, so I was like, well, everything's gonna be blocking priority. I thought that indeed he would become very popular. I've seen a couple of, like, maybe one, maybe two tonight. Got the right switch again. That's good. But yeah, no, I think Sucker Punch is probably the best way to go with Brute Bonnet, honestly. Is that a weakness policy? Eject button. Wow, I haven't seen that for a while. Cool. What is that? Great Tusk. Oh, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, I see. This is a bit awkward. Let me think about this. Do they predict me to switch? I feel like they don't. I mean, I should have said I feel like they do, but they actually didn't. I'm surprised they went for the Hydro Pump, considering that we switched twice before. But either way, that's the way it goes. Close combat, that will get the job done. Easy. Okay, so tough spot from here. That's for sure, especially with Arcanine in the back as well. I think this is fine. Yeah, so Great Tusk switches out. I thought it might. I wonder if that's banded. I've seen a bit of talk of banded Great Tusk online, and I think we should take this. What I assume is going to be a freeze dry. Almost got rid of it. Maybe should have gone for the Misty Fire. No, we take it well enough. Okay, so Arcanine's gone to sleep. It's not actually gone. It's asleep. Okay, and from here, 2 turns of Tailwind, so I should be able to, unless they pull a double protect on me, I should be able to see this through. No reason not to Pollen Puff. So there's the first one. Yeah, I think it'd be really good. The coverage it gets. And you could run it Tailwind or Trick Room. Okay, so we're going to Dazzling Gleam. Again. And I'm going to protect. Because they want the Amoonguss gone 100%. And I want the Moonga sticking around for when Great Tusk comes back in. So I don't even go for the double. So it stays asleep. Tailwind's gone. Great Tusk comes back in. So I think this is an easy decision to make here. We just do this. Terrestrialization. Forgot we hadn't seen that yet. What's it going to be? Steel. Yeah, there we go. That makes things significantly more difficult as well. Go for an earthquake, I dare you. So Arcanine wakes up. Overheat. Yeah, and whatever's coming out here is going to bring us down to the sash, and that's going to be it. Iron Heads. See how much this does. Yeah, decent. Yeah, completely forgot they hadn't terrestrialized yet. If I'd have gone for the Shadow Ball, maybe we into Arcanine, maybe we would have won this one. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day there. Hopefully be back this weekend. But thanks for coming out, guys. Critical, good to have you around as always. And yeah, have a good few days. Hopefully I'll see you this weekend. Keep an eye out. I'll schedule the stream. If you see the schedule go up, it's happening. If you don't, maybe it's not. But either way, I'll see you guys again soon. You take care.